I'm Mike Alstadt. I'm the production manager of the Seattle Remote Broadcast Center, powered by AWS.
What's a typical day like here in this specific facility?
A typical day here would be to onboard the regional and global shows for all of the events that we're doing out of here. I meet with the show producers and show runners to make sure that our facility is staffed appropriately and that the day-to-day operations here run smoothly.
How did you get interested in this kind of work?
So I really was into making short videos, got into YouTube at a younger age and started making my own YouTube content. And then eventually that evolved into wanting to learn more about it in college. I went to Columbia College in Chicago to study video editing. From there, I worked on a couple of different jobs as a production assistant that I enjoyed production management. So from there, just kind of worked up the chain in production management while also being passionate about video games. That led me to RIOT eventually down the road when this opportunity arose.
What sort of experience or education do you have?
I started off at Kansas State University for my first 2 years, where I worked at their TV network there called Purple Power Hour, which was their sports network, volunteer-based. And then I transferred my junior year to Columbia College, and I finished there with general film and video bachelor's degree. Right out of college, I started working on a couple union shows as an intern on a couple reality TV shows as a production assistant. That led me to meeting somebody on set who worked at the Oprah Winfrey Show. So I got to connect there to work as a production assistant on that show and eventually work my way up to production coordinator. And then from there, I took a job in Los Angeles working for NFL Network, where really kind of like advanced my skills as a production manager. That led me to here.
What advice would you have for a high school student that would be interested in this field of work?
Staying curious, being open to trying out new things and never necessarily worried about not feeling like you're good enough or have the skills to do it. There were a lot of opportunities when I was first starting out that I was just looking at random jobs, which ended up being some of these reality TV shows that I was working on that I didn't necessarily find super interesting, but it was all about the experience I got on set and meeting those people that ended up opening the door and the opportunities that were laid out for me in the future.
What part of your work are you most proud of here?
Most proud of getting the opportunity to work at a facility that's really been a staple in remote broadcast. RIOT Games has really been at the forefront of a lot of companies in remote broadcast. And it's great to work with teams and technology here that is first class and really driving this new way of thinking of remote production. At my previous job, I was able to kind of work on that a little bit at NFL Network, but at RIOT Games, it kind of took that to the next level. They're really driving it as the main way that we're doing production. And so it's exciting to kind of be at that new wave of thinking of how to do TV production.
What made you choose RIOT? Like, what got you into RIOT?
I was always super passionate about RIOT's games. I grew up playing a lot of League of Legends. The unique thing about League of Legends and the broadcast side that was interesting to me was the amount of time and effort they put into their esports broadcasts. There are a lot of esports out there, obviously a lot of high-level broadcasts, but RIOT always takes it to the next level. It was almost even a higher level in some actual sports productions. Watching that also while playing the game really inspired me to want to eventually get here. And when a position came up available in Seattle, I jumped on it.